Hello, Ralph Cabbage, Aquaman Knox. We are on location again, retroing a pond, taking out some filters that don't work, and putting on some new Awasa pressure filters. We're putting a Filter Clear 8000 surface skimmer because we can't put a regular surface skimmer on this, and we'll show you why. And the Awasa Aquamax Eco Premium 4000 pump with a satellite intake screen. So we'll have a cage pump and a satellite intake screen. Let's get it done. Okay, so these are the filters we're taking out, and we're going to replace, put the Awasa in. This is an old bead filter and one of the larger Sicce filters that is not, it's actually not functioning properly, so that's what we're replacing. This pond is set up with a bog filter. It's a really large koi pond. It's very deep, you can't tell it, but this water, this pond is 7 feet deep. So it uses the iris, pseudoporous, and all of this to help filter, along with a trickle filter, and it used to use a pressure filter combined with a submersible pump that's right down in here. We're going to replace this with the intake screen. It'll go on that side of the pond, and then we'll put the pump in here. And you can see these needles. So we're using a surface skimmer on here. It's not designed for a pond of this size. We want something to show the filter and to be able to get these needles out. We'll clean it a lot more frequently than normal. And the reason we have to do that is the pond is a raised concrete pond. So short of major construction, this would be a big ordeal to put in something else. So that's how we're going to make this work. And you can see the filter coming out now. We'll get this cleaned up a little bit and we'll show you the rest of the install. We weren't able to get this to work, is why we're taking it off. And you can see this is a down plunger plate, and it looks like the plunger plate broke. So this could be fixed. This is a good opportunity to put a different filter. This particular filter plunges by this going down against the sponges where the Awasa comes up. So a little bit different design. So this is the pump we're going to be installing, and what we're going to do is we're going to have the inlet here is going to be used. The inlet here is going to be used, plus this inlet. We're going to have that inlet hooked to the Tennessee Water Garden intake screen. And the way that works is on this pump is you can adjust how much water goes from the secondary inlet. So that gets us 2 inlets into the pump. Remember, on your Awasa fittings, outside is 2-inch, goes inside 2-inch pipe, glues inside 2-inch fittings. Inside is 1.5 inches, so one fitting does both. We're going to use that on the outlet of the pump. So this fitting, which we installed, it comes with 2 of those. That one will be used for the secondary intake on this pond. Okay, so this is the surface skimmer with aerator. So this will help aerate this pond, and it is obviously very small, but it's designed for smaller ponds. But again, we just want to try it on this pond because we get these little needles off this tree and it drives me crazy. And we could get this net off of here and just collect them every day. So runs with an air pump. Unit will come up, runs with an air pump, and you can just remove this, and it comes with a secondary sponge. Just floats. Plug the unit in, and the air will drive the water up and through it. And that's how it works, and we'll show that running in a minute. Okay, this is the Filter Clear 8000, and comes with, again, every fitting you could need, from barb fittings, clear barb fittings, and then 2 of the glue in 2 and 1.5 inch fittings. So everything we should need to hook this up should be here, minus the actual pipe. Okay, here's the filter out of the box. One thing I want you to see is this cool clip. It won't destroy your fingers like some. There's no metal. There's no metal to grab you and to destroy your fingers. You just pull that back and pull that off. So here are the filters. It comes with a ton of filtration, and you pull up to clean these. And all of them will come out when you pull up the top of the unit. Dan will put that back in here, and I want you to also look at this, the strap, the mounting strap. is actually hinged, so it's real easy to put back together. So you can see with the clear fittings how you can see the water flow going in. It comes with a couple of those. We're going to get this cleaned up now. So we'll have the intake screen way over here on this side of the pond, and then they're going to sink the filter all the way deep on that side of the pond. They've got the steps in on the far side, you can see over there in the excavation, and everything's looking great. So I just hooked this up because I wanted to show you how it works. And you can see it's already getting some of the needles out. So this just floats, and it runs off of its own pump and aerator. And you can see it would just get in, the little needles will go right in. So that'll be an interesting little addition to this pond. It'll have to be cleaned. Again, designed for bigger ponds, this will have to be cleaned a lot. But that's okay because this pond gets attention every day. It's a display pond at a store. Ralph Cabbage, Aquaman Knox, we're back to follow up on our install of the Filter Clear 8000, Awasa pump, and the Awasa skimmer. First we'll look at this skimmer. Again, this is on a pond that's way too big for it. It obviously works, it skims stuff out. I'll show you a little problem with it right here, and it's not its fault. So if you have a pet turtle, which unfortunately we do, this becomes a nice little island. And she sits up on top of it and sinks it. This is Bubbles. So that's one issue, but not the fault of Awasa. The only thing you gotta do on these guys, besides not get your turtle to eat you while you're cleaning them out, is keep it clean. Once you keep it clean, they work really well.